going forward. So the games he has to play.
I like you add going forward. See, I love Arsenal. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But they are in trouble.
How?
You come in, you score a goal, you assist. You have not had 2 days with the squad to train.
Mm-hmm.
And your integration has been this excellent. And you are the guy that the manager is looking for. He tears defenders apart. He frustrates defenders, Antoine Semenyo.
Yeah.
The attributes that young lad, look, should I say this? He's in the form of his life.
Mm.
And I feel we are going to see City energized and improved City because he comes in and he's subbing about 3 players if he's granted opportunity.
Yeah.
Ryan Cherki, Phil Foden, and Joku.
Mm-hmm.
These are excellent performances for Manchester City.
Yeah.
But he picks one of the positions up front and he's subbing all of these 3, if not 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to push City's guys, a notch higher in terms of performance.
Okay.
And with a style of play that we are going to even see more goals from Erling Haaland. And I'm not even mincing words.
I see.
Yeah. With his style of play, he's not selfish. He loves to send the ball across into the 18, an area where there is a specialized dominance by Erling Haaland. Maybe I just pray he does not give him a bit of his milk to taste. If he does, it will be dangerous. That's our fear for Arsenal, because a blip is going to be it's going to mesmerize Arsenal's faith. If not, I know the Arsenal fans are geared up in this campaign, and they might not agree to the last part of my argument, but I'm saying that, look, if Arsenal are not careful with the Semenyo inclusion to the City squad, we saw Bruno Fernandes come into the United squad and lift the entire team's spirit. This is a guy that is loved by the players themselves because they feel that they've gotten a workaholic in terms of defensive footing and offensive, and he's going to give that right distribution to the attackers to score on occasions where he feels like scoring. He cuts in and just picks a target and kill the ball into an area, or he fetches you one-on-one and it is dangerous. And this City squad, Pep has taught them not to be that selfish. If you see a player, that's how I describe it. When someone got that through ball, he scanned and realized there was nobody with him.
Yeah.
So best thing for him to do is attack the goal,
attack the space
and deliver. And he attacked such spaces and got it. He is a fantastic player, and I love the commentary from the guy. He says, "Oh, Antoine," he says, "Oh, Semenyo, you are welcome to Manchester City."
Sadi, let's talk about this. People say that Semenyo's arrival, right, at Manchester City is further evidence of Pep Guardiola's new direction, and that he's moving away from a certain style of play. He's moving away from dwelling on intricate players. So maybe you want to look at the Jack Grealish, the I don't even want to say Sterling, because I think Sterling has what Semenyo 2 does, very direct. What do you think his inclusion in the team does for Pep and the players up front for the rest of the games to play?
Wonderful. Before I go on to answer your question, let me give you a stat that would reflect something I'm about to say. Now, Antoine Semenyo is the first player to both score and assist a goal on his City debut in all competitions since
Aguero?
Kun Aguero
Charlie.
in August 20.
See, Semenyo
Maybe you have to repeat
elites.
that again.
So since
He's the first player.
2011, since Aguero did it, Semenyo is the first player to score and assist in his debut in any competition.
Charlie, the team is getting dangerous
for Manchester City.
It's getting dangerous. It's getting dangerous.
Since 2011.
Since 2011, look at the kind of players that have come and left City.
Oh.
Look at the kind of players they still have now. They have Haaland, who came in and started scoring. They have had who? Kevin De Bruyne. They have had who? Mention them. Julian Alvarez. And for me, I believe he is going to be the closest replacement they would get to Julian Alvarez.
Okay.
His directness is something that Pep, after letting go of Julian Alvarez, noticed that he was lacking in his team.
So you want to say Semenyo is Alvarez's replacement?
At this point in time, that is what I am seeing.
Okay, but Alvarez I thought was operating more like a 10.
Semenyo can operate in all those departments.
No, but when you look at Semenyo's
I feel
heat map-
Semenyo is an improved form of
Yeah,
Alvarez.
and I made this point on TV today. When you look at his heat map for Bournemouth, he's operated more on the left. A lot of the damage he's done has come from the left. Would that not be a problem if he plays centrally?
No, it won't be.
It won't?
No.
Okay.
Reason why I say it won't be is, let's look at the kind of goals Semenyo has scored this season. All the goals have largely come up when he has ended up close to central areas. Let's look at his first goal of the season. He literally went through the middle of Liverpool's midfield and defense and hit the ball as if they did
So
not
it-
exist.
That goal was sweet.
Oh yeah.
That goal was really sweet. To make Konate chew grass.
And Van Dijk dance.
Yeah, we were talking about last time at the
Yeah.
office, is it?
That was really good. Like,
Exactly.
very unpredictable.
That's what he brings to the team.
Okay.
And for me, I have said this time without number, that Pep Guardiola has lasted in the Premier League more than any league he has coached in because of one thing. That thrill that he gets, that he needs to constantly bring something new to the table.
Oh, okay. So you think that's what we are beginning to see in the last 2 seasons?
Exactly. We are
Or
beginning
three.
to see, no, just even
2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Okay.
We are beginning to see a Pep that wants to go more direct. A Pep that doesn't want to hold so much of the ball and do a passing masterclass like Chelsea did yesterday.
In fact, to add to your point, what you just said, right, it's a start. So the start said that City have scored a lot goals this season from counter-attacking positions than
Exactly.
2 seasons combined.
Yeah.
So they spoke about the 2022-2023 season and then 2023-2024 season.
Yeah.
So City are clearly moving away from a certain way of handling the ball, especially in the final third.
Yeah.
They are refraining from that, doing that more, and now being very direct.
Very, very direct.
And that's why you think Semenyo would add to.
Exactly. That's
the goals they
that's
scored
the
already.
difference that Semenyo brings to the team. His directness. Look at the goal he scored. He picks up the ball and then he goes for it. I can name numerous players in that position who would not go for it. Doku would not run towards the pole and do that. I'm not being biased here. I'm just telling you from an analyst point of view.
How about Jack Grealish?
He won't.
Sterling?
Sterling is the next closest thing. He would run and hopefully be stopped by the line. I'm just
Which line?
saying. There are numerous lines there, so
They are
the last
precisely
line. And again, there are other players who play in such position who are not as direct as Semenyo. And Pep has spoken about it. It's his directness that appeals to him. You put Semenyo in a game, it switches the dynamics. Now, this season, even City have been very, very, very transitional.
Okay.
The EPL has evolved to a point where if you want to continue passing the ball around, teams will sit in a low block, and then all you now have to do is try as much as possible to find an intricate pass.
Okay.
Now, doing that, you restrict guys like Haaland to finding ample space to actually deliver. So now what has Pep resulted to doing? He wants to keep the ball a little far away from the goalpost of the opponent and then try and run at them this time, creating a lot more spaces for his attackers. That is where Semenyo sits in beautifully. That is why it's good that Semenyo can play on both sides of the pitch. Coming into this particular City team at this time, you've even heard Tijani Reinders say yesterday that this is the time that they needed a player in the caliber of Semenyo.
Yeah.
His directness for me changes everything.
And you see, not to cut you, right? It's so when I see the paychecks they post, I mean, somebody will say it's just for the optics.
Yeah.
We are not there, but you can actually see. I see a genuine happiness amongst the players that they are aware of the kind of quality that has come into the team.
Yeah.
You can actually tell. And that actually takes the team to a different level, because if the whole team know that, okay, Bernard Abeku-Ochre is good, he's skillful, he brings,
which I am,
he elevates
which
the team.
which I am.
Yeah, you scored a penalty in the game. Yeah.
Absolutely, thank you very much.
They went on the pitch, it shows. So an example could.
And when I went into
when I went
defense,
I give you, see what
when
you-
Oh, Charlie.
you said I only finish my points against. If you allow this boy, he will do that
But
shit.
Pep is now evolving from the overly dominant controlling possession
Yeah.
to now actually making it count in transitional phases. So players like Semenyo now come into focus for the final stage of Pep's career at Manchester City. For me, he'll be very, very instrumental. And I have been one person who has constantly said that people should not worry about whether he will get playing time or not, because looking at where he has come from, Semenyo would get playing time.
He will get.
Oh, chairman.
So boys should not worry, right?
Can't worry.
People
In
say-
in
and
the words of coach, can't worry.
And that's the question I want to throw to you, because I have listened to some people who say that the City team is stacked.
Look,
When it
Arsenal,
comes to the
Arsenal are
attack.
leading by 2-1.
Oh, they scored a second goal.
Our salary depend. Our salary,
Oh, Charlie.
our salary, superstar.
Oh, wow, that's a miss.
Yeah.
That's a
You look,
promise.
look, our salary,
Yeah. It depends on what. Arsenal winning the league
I
title.
promise you,
Arsenal-
and you understand me perfectly.
Talk to me just quickly. On people who say that the team is stacked, their attacking options they've got, it would be difficult for Semenyo to break through and all of that. What do you think?
I disagree with them. Sadi has said a lot, same for Abeku, and I agree with all what they said, because especially Semenyo is a very direct player, and as Sadi said, Doku is not as direct as Semenyo is, and Pep mostly likes a player that's very direct, who is able to just go on, like move forward to just score the goal, and that's what Semenyo does. Semenyo is also able to track back to defend very well, which Doku doesn't have. Doku is not able to track back to defend. Doku spoils the ball, and sometimes you see him walking. Semenyo spoils the ball, he's able to go back to defend very well. We've been seeing that when he was playing for Bournemouth, and even when he even comes to the Blasters, we see that from him, to track back to defense. So that is one key thing that is making what's the name? A lot of teams wanted him when he wanted when the transfer window was opened. That was a genuine transfer window. A lot of teams wanted him, and Pep was so happy to get him because of how good he is. So I don't think Semenyo coming to City or he playing for City, he's going to be. No. He will bench a lot of players over there. A lot of players.
He'll bench a lot.
Oh, Semenyo will bench a lot of players. Let's be frank.
So
And I buttress his point.
but if you take out Haaland,
I buttress his point, and I go far back, beyond. Am I to say that? Beyond Erling, Riyad Mahrez.
so you're saying when you take Haaland out of the picture,
Riyad Mahrez,
the rest.
Raheem Sterling,
Mhm.
and there's another guy I jot down.
Jack Grealish.
Leroy Sané.
Alright, Sonny.
If you put all of them three together, Semenyo's performance outweighs all of these guys. I know it's arguable.
Wait, say that again. So Riyad Mahrez.
When you look at the kind of let me expand.
Julian
Let me
Mahrez?
expand.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I feel like this one.
Yeah.
Let's take the list
Wow.
again.
Yeah.
But now let's take it again. Mahrez of
It's
Algeria.
raining, no.
See, oh come on.
Mahrez,
Yeah,
Leroy
yeah,
Sané.
I know what I'm
Leroy
saying.
They are
Sané
getting
and
us
Raheem
slippery-
Sterling.
Would you allow? Would you allow?
Slippery
Please.
Yeah.
Would you allow?
So you said
And
Mahrez,
I say
Sané.
it's arguable.
Okay, so
The
Mahrez, Sané.
replacement-
No, I want you to mention the name.
I'm
again.
coming there. The replacement that Pep has done, even with Haaland, I go back. Okay.
They're attacking you already on YouTube.
No, the numbers are there. The numbers are there.
Okay.
Season by season, the guy was playing for AFC Bournemouth. Put his numbers. These guys, where were they playing prior to City? What were their numbers?
No,
at the City.
Riyad Mahrez numbers at Leicester City was very good.
Oh,
That's crazy.
my
That's
man,
why I
my
find that
man,
very
relax, my
surprising.
Let him
man, my
make
your
man,
point,
my
make your
man.
He's getting
My
onto
man.
some slope that is very slippery.
My guy, me, I sleep day down there. I watch the guys for up there.
Okay,
because I
then.
know what this tastes like.
All right.
Great. So what I'm saying is that, look, if you look at the replacements, or if you want the addition Pep has done, if you take the performance, again I say, the space we find ourselves in, factual argument, first off. So I know what I am saying. I'm saying that people should now get into their dictionaries. Leroy Sané, Riyad Mahrez. I mentioned another. Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling.
If you put their performances together, you watch them in a City shirt, you juxtapose that with Semenyo's performance, and I'm telling you that it is an improved. Semenyo's performance is an improved one when you compare these guys.
Really?
I know, but Semenyo, this is just a game
But I
against
still
Exeter
disagree.
City.
Because even at Bournemouth, wait, I'm coming.
Not even against Canbeef. I mean, not even
Bernard,
against Canbeef.
No, I'm coming.
But before he
Fantastic.
moved into City,
Okay, let's make the arguments really interesting.
Then
At
who?
Bournemouth, I'm
Yeah.
coming. I'm Bournemouth. When you say Semenyo's performance is higher than Mahrez, Sané, and who again?
Raheem Sterling.
Raheem
Sterling.
Sterling. So are you saying? So you're looking at Semenyo's numbers, right?
I'm looking at Semenyo's numbers. I'm looking at his play on the pitch of play.
So his numbers, overall performance, what he's doing on the pitch, the body of work he's
The
put
body,
in.
oh, Charlie, you see why they like you? You know English. The body of performance, yeah. The body of performance, yeah. That. Charlie, why did you
See,
do this?
I strongly have other views.
I know you have other views because
Just one point.
Justify.
No,
Okay,
just
fair.
one point. You
Fair.
see, we are talking about a
it's on the
different,
agenda.
Oh,
a different era of Pep.
No, you had it.
Oh no!
he did do
I can
agenda.
give you that. I can give you. I've read a lot about.
Okay, you give the figures.
Bernard, did you watch Mahrez?
Did you watch the silhouette of Raheem Sterling? Even the silhouette, not the Raheem Sterling himself. The silhouette of Raheem Sterling running for
See, let me tell you
Manchester City.
Even with Sané,
Leroy Sané.
that I think that at a point he dipped.
This
At the point he did, I don't think-
Semenyo is more electric and direct than Sané.
Fair enough. I'm saying that.
Same with Raheem
Bernard.
Sterling. Same with Riyad Mahrez.
But even with Sané,
But they are different players of
Listen,
different.
Oh, I mean, what's the position we are talking about?
When you look at
It's about the position the player is going
when
to
you
play.
look at Sané's time at City, the tail end at the time when he was about to leave,
Yeah.
I think two
Bayern.
seasons back to back, even with those seasons that he dipped, I think the body of work and the assist and the whatever he did was still way more higher than Semenyo's performance.
I'm saying that.
So
I
when
combined three things. I told you that. When you look at and that's what you sum it up to, the body of work. And you use the same narration in justifying Leroy Sané's performance. I'm saying that Antoine is more electric, more direct. Okay? In terms when you juxtapose his performance or his performances to these guys I've mentioned, Raheem Sterling, Leroy Sané,
Riyad Mahrez.
Riyad Mahrez.
okay, fair enough. You see,
I'll send you.
sometimes
I'll
when you're
send you.
Ghanaian,
Oh,
You have to- you see-
no. I don't do this.
The Republic of Football 97.3 live on Channel 1 TV. We are live on YouTube as well. City Sports Ghana. You can head there, leave your thoughts with us. On X, it's City Sports Ghana as well. But if you want to do your messages via WhatsApp, it's 0539969996. I'm Gabi Ofe in studio with Bernard Abeku Oshre, Ferdinand Edmond, and Kwabena Mafo. Looking into Semenyo's performance and how far he can reach or go with this Manchester City team. Let me read some messages on YouTube and then we'll talk about Chelsea. Liam Rosinia. Tactical Liam.
Before you read the message.
People are mentioning my
No,
name. That's
oh,
why
no,
you
it's
want
not
to-
that. It's not that. Sometimes I get hurt because No
Allah,
way.
Allah, Allah.
Allow me to talk. I get hurt because
Today he's wearing a kotoko.
Yes.
That's a Ghanaian version of what we are all wearing here.
I get hurt because now Semenyo is playing under a good coach.
It's okay.
Obagana ha.
Why did you go and bring this conversation?
Charlie, first one crying, yeah, Charlie.
Hey, come now, behave yourself. My goodness. Let me take some messages on YouTube. Sweet Kwame 357 says, Arsenal conceded already. Okay, I think in reaction to when Arsenal conceded early on. He says, can my Team City get a defender ASAP? Okay. Hello, guys. Looking forward to hearing your opinions on the El Clasico. That's from Bruce 6179. He says, I'm a Madrid supporter, though hopefully Madrid takes the cup today. Guys, kindly check the... Okay, we've worked on that. Okay. Yeah, the Super Cup is happening in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, today at 7 p.m.
You see, that when we get there, I'll tell you something. That experiment has failed. And I'll
We'll get into that.
explain.
Sweet Kwame 357 says, Gabi and the guys in the studio, do you think Pep will sign Semenyo if he was born in Ghana? I
Yes.
remember the rumors of Kudus going to Man City. Okay. He says Kudus dribbles too much and Semenyo doesn't. He's direct. Okay. Tonight in the Spanish Super Cup, Barcelona will bleed. All right. Let me take some more. He says Prince Tutu says let's relax. It's just Exeter. Okay.
But the guy has been playing with Bournemouth in the Premier League. He met Liverpool, took the ball in his own half, crossed the center line, went into Liverpool's half, and made Konate slip and scored.
Okay. Sweet Kwame says Tignani Reinders is a direct player, and that's why he's appreciating Semenyo. Okay. Raymond Dakota says I'm very glad that Andoni Iraola and Pep Guardiola have seen the best in Semenyo, but it's left with Utuado to discover that.
Charlie.
So Arsenal has won itself a penalty.
Alright, so okay, looks like it's the third goal. Sweet Kwame says Bernard Abeku, relax. What are you talking about?
Kwame,
Okay, what are you talking about?
watch through the
Sterling
lens
was
from the
scoring-
stage. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, so he's giving you one stat. Sterling was scoring 15 plus goals for City every season. That stat outweighs what Semenyo was doing. right?
If Sterling was playing at Bournemouth, he would have scored less.
Okay.
I disagree.
He says, Senior Abeku, this one the
So I'm saying that you see the guy was playing at Bournemouth, AFC Bournemouth,
Sadi,
and these guys were playing for City.
what
And we
do you
all understand that, superstar, forgive me. We
Yeah,
all
you
understand.
finish it.
I'm not trying to do any argument of or anything. What I'm saying is that the guy was playing for AFC Bournemouth. Imagine he was playing for City.
Okay, so now your argument is that if you had to swap the players you mentioned,
I am
if you had
glad.
to swap teams.
I am glad you are coming home.
Okay.
Where was he from?
Hey,
Hey, Madueke.
he missed the penalty.
Oh, Charlie, look. At this point in time,
No,
I have
allow.
wanted. No. You see, I have wanted the season to end before I have my say on Madueke, but he wants me to quickly have my say on him. I mean, oh, Charlie, goalkeeper has gone the wrong way. Oh,
and that's why you're playing the FA Cup. He doesn't play.
I don't know why you guys are surprised though. It's Noni Madueke.
Yeah.
So you should not be too surprised about that. Sadi, I think Bernard, you done with your point?
Yeah. I'm done with my point. To sum it up, I'm telling Kwame and the guys on the YouTube channel and those who are doing the texting on WhatsApp that if you put a Raheem Sterling, a Riyad Mahrez, I know he came from Leicester City. For Raheem, he's been like he's played for Giants clubs, and Leroy Sané, respect, he's played for Bayern before. But if Semenyo was in the City shirt and the numbers that these guys have done, when you compare numbers, if they were playing for AFC Bournemouth, they wouldn't have gotten such numbers.
Sadi, you have a point to make on that, and then we quickly wrap up on this Semenyo conversation.
so quick one about what Abeku is saying. Okay, these are number one, different profile of players. I get where he's coming from, trying to compare them because of the positions they play in, but they are actually playing different roles in that position. you get where I'm coming from? Moraes was providing more width.
Yeah.
That was what he was doing, providing more width to the whole Pep system back then. Now, he mentions another name. Grealish is someone who was brought in to actually play in a way that he stalls the play and invites tackles to himself. That was what he was doing for the entirety of his City career. He'll get the ball, delay for everybody to come, and then try and draw fouls. So what other teams were buying strikers to do, Pep bought Grealish to do. He holds up play for him. Then he goes on to mention another player, Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling is a different player that I think we should not even involve in this conversation. I may say that Semenyo...
When you say different player, what do you mean?
Good. I may say that Semenyo is more direct and is now getting to the peak of his career. But what Raheem Sterling has achieved, I think we should also just let him be. Most people...
Oh, let us not get into achievements.
No, I'm not bringing...
Relax. He's not talking.
No,
He's not
no,
even
no,
talking
I
about
didn't-
that.
I didn't-
Achievements, Semenyo does not
Because
stay
no,
on the
no,
same
no.
bench with all of these guys.
Semenyo doesn't even get.
So
to
he
that.
doesn't-
Even
he's
he's
still-
going
he will still
far
be
with the
standing.
achievement.
You
You,
know.
understand? I'm talking about the achievement where he has at least played top football for. You will not mention Chelsea because Chelsea there he didn't do anything for them. But let's mention.
And you see, the two players even had a different career path.
Yeah. So
Look
let's
at the
mention
teams Sterling
Sterling playing for Liverpool. He was devastating.
Charlie?
Let's mention Sterling playing for City.
Um,
He was equally devastating.
Antoine-
So he
Antoine-
played at a
Antoine-
higher level,
Antoine-
much longer. So let's allow Semenyo also breathe into that space.
He-
Then we would be able to compare.
To have that conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Amen.
So maybe like a 2 season.
No. We will even
seasons
give him
at City?
1 season.
Or one season-
One
season
season.
at
Then
City.
we'll get into it.
Hey, Pep is leaving after 2027.
Yeah, so we want to see him also under another manager. In the EPL. Then
Enzo
we'll be
Maresca.
able. Yeah. It's looking like it. Then we'll be able to tell.
Kovna, I think you've already had your say on
yeah.
Semenyo. Okay. Well, all the best to him. Injury free, banging more goals, take us to the World Cup, and hopefully we win the World Cup. With the coach Otuado.
It's possible.
I mean,
But Mali did not win a game and they were just knocked out.
Exactly.
So we
can do
Ghana can do.
it's football. Anything can happen.
It's all about results.
Yeah.
Mm.
What is that?
What is-
Plenty doubting Thomas in the studio.
No comment.
Guys, let's talk about Liam Rosinia. Let me start off with you, Obna.
Yeah, I like where you're starting from.
Tactical Liam Rosinia. First game, official in the dugout, guided Chelsea to a 5-1 win over Charlton. Jorel Hato scored first. Magui scored. Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, and who again? That's it, right?
Yeah, Enzo Thorsen.
Oh, Adarabioyo.
Yeah.
Tosin.
Yeah.
And that's on that same day to Nigeria won.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to me about what you saw. I've seen a lot of people talking about how flexible he is with his tactics and all of that. Were you impressed with what you saw? I mean, it was just against Charlton Athletic, but are there good signs ahead for him?
Yeah, it was a good result for Chelsea because someone would say just Charlton Athletic, but able to beat them by 5-1 was a good one. And on paper, we saw a 4-back system, but when they were playing the ball, we saw it that Chelsea were playing a 3-back system, making Jorel Hato moving forward to invert and go forward. So it's more like playing like Maresca's formation.
Yeah.
What Maresca was doing. There's that thing. The only difference is that for Liam, the players are closer to each other than Enzo Maresca. With Enzo Maresca, when you see the distance between the defenders and the midfielders,
Charlie, come now with tactics. Hey,
Oh.
Tactical come now.
Getting into
Charlie.
Close.
No.
He wants me to
Allow
say-
the gentleman
Oh.
to put his
You know there's a song called Closer.
Yeah. Please, yeah, sorry.
so when you see for Enzo Maresca, the distance between the defenders and the midfielders were a bit far. But for Liam, you can see that they are very close, and you could see from Andrew Santos
Yeah.
and Caicedo, they were very close and able to move the ball very well. He mostly plays a triangle system that mostly when the players are there, he has to just the players need to be closer to for them to be able to play very well. So Liam is doing.
No, we are in awe of your analysis. That's why you are smiling. Please proceed.
Okay, so Liam's first game, it was brilliant from him, and that was very good. And there's another thing I saw. They were also doing that under Maresca, the set pieces, taking care of set pieces, and that was very good from them. But one player needs.
I hear the set piece coach under Maresca was maintained.
Yes, he was maintained because you could see clearly the ball Torsen scored like this. It was a very good cross from the player, and that was a good header from Torsen. But a player that needs to improve is Garnacho. Garnacho. All the players played well yesterday. Alejandro Garnacho. He needs to improve. He needs to be direct. You see how Semenyo is direct and moving the ball forward. That's not the same way Garnacho is. Garnacho, I don't know whether.
But I think he has the ability to do that. Why does he not do it? Because he has the pace.
That's the thing.
I don't think he's a bad player when it comes to striking of the ball.
That's the thing. So I'm very surprised when it comes to Chelsea.
Work ethic.
I'm sure that could also be one thing.
So he's lazy?
Kind of.
Oh.
Because as now we could even see improvement from Liam Delap.
Yeah.
Delap is improving. We saw the game against Fulham, although Chelsea lost. At least there was an improvement of Delap's performance. Even before Fulham, when Chelsea played against City, when he came in the second half, we saw an improvement from Delap. And now under the same Liam, the two Liams who are now at Chelsea, now he has also improved. And that's very brilliant from just Liam Delap. So I'm just hoping this is not just going to be a fluke. Because on Wednesday they will be playing against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup first leg, and that's going to be a very big test for.
So that's a proper test for Liam Rosinia.
Yeah, a very proper one that I feel like if he needs to do anything, he needs to do it very well. But I saw a very positive thing from Chelsea, and I hope they'll just work on it. The few lapses that they did, I'm sure they'll work on it. And for Uriel Hato, I'm sure the goal that he scored is really going to improve him very well, because Maresca made us feel like he was a very bad player. Maresca made us feel like he's not adapting to the system very well.
Okay. But
we saw an improvement of Uriel Hato yesterday, and that was very good from him. So I'm just hoping this time around we'll see a balanced games for Uriel Hato and Cucurella. So Cucurella doesn't need to play all the balls, because you see the mistake Cucurella did. He's tired.
Yeah.
He's tired. So we just hope that we'll not see the same
so
mistakes.
Hato will be that direct replacement for
Cucurella. Okay. So when Cucurella plays these games, Hato also plays. So at least Cucurella will be able to get enough rest. So it was brilliant from Chelsea. I'm just hoping they do better in the subsequent games.
Okay. Bernard, Liam, he says, how do you pronounce his surname? Rossini. Rossini.
Yeah.
No,
that's what he said. He did an audio himself. He did an audio himself saying it. But if you say Rosinia, it's okay because it sounds nice. That's what he said.
Rosinia. All the best to him.
Yeah, all the best to Rosinia.
Sadi, you want to have a bite at that conversation?
Yeah, quick one. I don't know why you started smiling already, and why Kwabena
Chelsea,
to my
you're
left
about
is
to talk.
doing.
You're about to talk about. You're about to talk
about your team. About your team.
Why you?
Continue.
Will you finish up?
Ladies and gentlemen,
okay,
so this is the first time that a Chelsea manager has won his first game since Antonio Conte.
Okay.
And that year, Antonio Conte won the Premier League.
After this starts, right? Look, I want us to focus not just on the game.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at some other thing.
Yeah.
I want to ask you this question: what do you think Liam can do?
Yeah.
And not have a repetition of what we saw with Enzo Maresca do with, because I think that Liam would be dealing with two outside forces. One, the key figures at Chelsea. Two, the independent medical team that they've set up, that they go through or look at the conditioning of the players before it gets to the head coach.
Yeah.
That's how the structure is. Do you think Liam would be, I don't want to use this word, but I think I have to use it. Do you think Liam would be that puppet for these two roles that I've mentioned? So the medical team and then the key figures at Chelsea.
Well, I think saying Liam puppet is a bit of a stretch.
Okay.
But then again, I would say that his experience already working
with
a blue coal for the past 18 months, where he has literally not had any issues with the hierarchy shows that he's okay with it.
Okay.
Number two, I have
Maresca was okay with it at the start.
no Maresca.
Because you're saying he came in from Leicester, so he didn't. He was just thrown into the mix.
Aside Maresca, when Maresca came in, sorry, I would like to cast your mind back to something similar to what happened to Amorim. So, just to digress a bit.
Yeah.
When Amorim came in, he was not introduced to us as head coach, manager. But then the roles changed, but they were not able to, the hierarchy was not able to communicate it properly to Amorim, hence there was a best up.
Okay.
Now, when Maresca came, there was not an independent health facility or health authority in Chelsea. As time evolved, then they went to bring that their selection of celebrity health fitness experts. That's how I call them, because prior to Chelsea, they were taking care of celebrities in Hollywood. They came in and now they have also gotten a department for themselves.
Okay.
So I feel that coming into the job, he already understands part of the nuances and would definitely adapt to others.
How they operate.
Yeah. And I have tried as much as possible to listen to each and every word he has said as a Chelsea head coach so far in public. And I don't want, Chelsea fans should not come for me for this, but he's giving Amorim vibes.
You mean Liam?
Yeah, he's giving Amorim vibes in the sense that why are you guys doing this?
You know when he said Amorim, the way Abeku did his face.
But when you say Amorim vibes,
let's
allow him to explain.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Yeah, when you said that, what do you mean?
When,
the guy
Has
just
it got to
played
do with the
his first
tactics,
game.
or
no.
or you think later he will go to the
That
press
is where-
conference and say, "I'm the head coach, I'm not the manager."
No, that is where I'm coming in.
Okay.
Amorim vibes in the sense that when Amorim took the job, he said all the things that Manchester United fans want to hear.
And so he's licking the brains of the fans.
Oh, Charlie, he made a sentence that, for me, I felt it was lifted from Amorim. We need to win games to be able to implement our system. That was what Amorim said. But the winning of the games was not coming.
But
But,
the guy-
he went on to implement the
the
system.
guy Mom there, he get vibes while he talk.
In the talk, bro. In the your pass.
So you get where I'm coming from. He's saying all the right things, but now he needs to make it work in the system.
So walk the talk.
Exactly.
Okay.
I've seen. You hear other people say that he actually even wanted to be a coach before he became a player. We don't have an issue. He said he wanted to come home. He was far away from his family. We don't have an issue.
They said when he was a kid, he was eavesdropping on his dad's conversation with his friends when they are talking about football.
Is that coaching career we'll talk about? Is
Okay.
that being a pundit, not the coaching career? Because that one, yeah.
Leroy Rosini.
Yeah, no. But then again, I feel that number one, he's going to get a lot of backing from the English press,
Because he's English.
and they are already pushing that agenda.
Yeah.
Since the EPL changed from its old name to being the EPL, no English manager has won it. The closest they have come is a Scottish winning it. They want their own to win it, and they feel now this is it. They were trying to root for Graham Potter, but Graham Potter's start did not give them the vibe they needed. Now they feel they have gotten someone who went out and has learned on the job and now is back in England. Again, sitting in the structure and trying to understand it, aside being important to him, is good. He has now brought along what's his name? Callum.
Okay.
One thing that Callum was able to achieve in the few games that
McFarlane.
he did, McFarlane,
Yeah.
that Enzo Maresca struggled to do in 18 months, was Callum was getting his substitution spot on. Once he is able to help Liam with that aspect and knows that medical department says this guy is going to play 60 minutes, so 60 minutes we'll bring on this person, we'll bring on that person, we'll bring on that person, then I think Chelsea can say they're in business. Now I want the medical department to also start giving rest to Moise Caicedo. Why do I say so? Because Mose Caicedo's direct replacement has recovered and he
Sugo.
was
Yeah.
on the bench yesterday.
That's true.
If Chelsea's medical setup is really serious and they mean business about player health, they should consider giving their best midfielder or
Some
the best DM in the world. Not me saying it, statistics says it.
Okay.
Enzo Maresca. Did I say Enzo Maresca? Moise Caicedo rest
You
so
missed
that Dario Usego can actually also exert his presence on the team. But he'll be fine. Liam will be fine. Let's give him 18 months.
Okay.
And also quickly, I don't want to compare two teams, but looks like, Gabi, unfortunately Chelsea have found a way they want to play and they are finding coaches to suit their system. Unlike Manchester United, who are struggling to find a way to play, because you go from
Don't get distracted. Please make your point.
you go from a 3-back system to now bringing in a coach who is struggling to find a place for Patrick Dogu. Because you and I know Patrick Dogu is not good at tackling for the ball. He can't also cross. What is he good at? Running. So right now, where are they playing him? That's an issue.
Okay.
Manchester United need to sort out their playing structure first, what they want to play.
Oh, but Fletcher's
The kind of
just one
football,
game.
not one game, not one game, not one game. Listen, the ideology shows. And me, I still have a problem with Manchester United when they really still want to consider the opinions of Sir Alex Ferguson to this club this day. Look, all the big clubs in England have moved away from the coaches that brought them success. When Arsene Wenger even had shares in Arsenal, or still has shares in Arsenal, they were not consulting him for all this. But why is the English press busy asking what is the influence of Sir Alex Ferguson today? No, they need to move on from that. They seriously need to move on from that. Big clubs are not built on total historical antecedents. It is a bit of modernization
And nostalgia.
It's okay.
Okay. The Republic of Football on 97.3. Just looking into Liam Rosinia, who is the new coach for Chelsea. What he must do to be successful at the club. Would he be the first English manager to win the PL? Time will tell. Let me just run you through the results from the FA Cup matches, just in case you missed out yesterday, and then we'll go for a quick break. We'll come back, we'll talk Arsenal and run through the results from today's games, the FA Cup third round matches. Right, let me start off with this. Leicester City yesterday beat Cheltenham by 2-0. Everton, they lost to Sunderland by 2-1. Macclesfield beat Crystal Palace by 2-1. Interesting. Wolves also beat Shrewsbury by 6-1.
No, Everton, Sunderland.
No, it's Everton. Yeah. Everton lost to Sunderland, and then
On
Macclesfield,
penalties.
yes, beat
Okay.
Crystal Palace by 2-1.
Beat the holders.
Yes.
Boreham Wood, they lost 5. They lost to Burton by 5-0. Burnley beat Millwall 5-1. Southampton 3, Doncaster 2, Fulham 3, Middlesbrough 1. Ipswich 2, Blackpool 1, Manchester City 10, Exeter City 1. Newcastle United 4-3 on penalties. So Newcastle through to the next stage of the competition. And then there was Sheffield Wednesday beats they lost to Brentford by 2-0. Stoke City 1, Coventry 0, Bristol City 5, Watford 1, Cambridge United 2, Birmingham City 3, and then Grimsby played out. They beat Western Supermare by 3-2. Spurs lost to Aston Villa by 2-1. As for Thomas Frank, not.
Oh no, they were sacking. They are just
not-
looking at. They are just trying to find a financial package
for
to
him,
sort out his 20 million severance package that they would eventually give him. But I don't like coaches to be sacked. But he's
not looking good.
Liar
no,
boy, liar boy.
no. I don't like it.
Let's go ahead.
I don't like it.
Please, this network, whatever you say on this network is recorded for future
No, but
references.
have I am on record.
It is one of the reasons why my good friend Christopher Nimley is careful with his words and none of those things. now.
But then again, I'm on record.
because when he did it to Anthony, the clip was played to his hearing. When he moved from Anthony
Ten Hag.
and did Ten Hag, he saw the result. When he did that honorable favor to Sexy, he paid him two guys. Sexy, somebody.
It is sexy.
Sexy.
Sesko.
Sesko, sexy.
Yeah,
Sexy, Sesko.
Yeah.
The results, it was telling. We saw what Sexy is able to do.
But they are still playing for Manchester.
Okay. The final result for Saturday was that Chelsea beating Charlton by 5-1 in that game. Today there are some games happening. Derby County, they lost to Leeds United by 3-1. Arsenal beating Portsmouth 2-1 at 46 minutes played. Hull and Blackburn goalless. Norwich 2, Walsall 0. Sheffield United 1, Mansfield 1. Swansea playing out a goalless draw with West Brom. West Ham also played out a goalless draw with QPR. Then later at 4:30, there was Manchester United up against Brighton at 4:30 p.m. at Old Trafford. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more. This is the Republic of Football 97.3. I am Gabi Ofer, Bernard Abeku, Sedinam Edmond, and also Kwabena Mafu in studio with me. Taking a quick break, we'll be back after this.
The Sweetroots Secondary School's Wesco Alumni Association invites all alumni to its annual all-year groups Thanksgiving and Remembrance Service. There will be remembrance of the departed PACAs and also the launch of the 67th Speech and Prize Giving Day. The date, Sunday the 18th of January 2026. Time, it's 2 p.m. Venue, Cedar Mountain Assemblies of God Church, East Legon. Contact your year group president and register your attendance now. Semper Cum Optimus, always with the best.
10 years of unforgettable memories, breathtaking sights, unlimited excitement, new friendships. And this March, we're turning it all the way up. From the 1st to the 8th of March 2026, get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. 8 epic days, 14 regions, 1 legendary caravan. We roll from Greater Accra through the Eastern region, cruise into the Northern and Upper East regions, vibe through the Western region, and hit many more iconic destinations across Ghana. It's culture, it's adventure, it's pure discovery with the best people and the best vibes. Expect non-stop fun, endless scenic views, deep cultural immersion, new networks, and friendships and memories that will outlive the journey. Seats are limited, and this is the 10th anniversary. You cannot miss it. Watch out for details soon.
Welcome to the Health Quarters Ghana, where medical science meets everyday life. Join Dr. Gideon Hassan and the irrepressible Clemento Suarez as they tackle health issues.
My name is Dr. Gideon Hassan. I have with me here my co-host, Clemento Suarez.
I knew how it felt anytime I started to feel the pain.
Whether it is hernia, breast cancer, cataract, or infertility, the show brings together victims to share their real life stories and experts to debunk myths.
If you wear cotton supporter, and they be a pampers and a benwa or bosom. So you see, instead of it being raw egg, I done it because you know.
Make a date with us every Sunday at 4 p.m. on Channel 1 TV. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and all social media platforms at Health Quarters Ghana.
Welcome to The Point of View. This is your favorite current affairs show here on Channel 1 Television. On The Point of View, we pick the right topics, get the right guests, and ask them relevant questions on issues that matter to you.
With the complexities of the issues happening around us on a daily basis, it's the hard-hitting conversations and the probing questions of The Point of View.
So what is the Public Account Committee's job?
So what we do is to scrutinize, clarify, and find out why certain infractions have been made.
What do these IMF programs try to do?
The current program is for budget support.
Okay.
There are no projects attached.
That teases apart the twisted entanglements of politics and governance, as well as religious and social discourse. The Point of View brings you the policymakers and duty bearers and drills down to the very bottom of issue.
What authority do you have?
The Point of View airs every Monday and Wednesday at 9 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
Abstain. Why abstain?
I have been seeing through your shenanigans all night. I thought I told you that I didn't want to see that girl in this house again.
A mixed bag of emotions and incidents, Ghanaian family and intergenerational drama. Some not so good.
That boy, that womanizer.
You are old enough. I would like you to man up.
In other cases, not so bad.
So does he see in her that he's not seeing in me? Look at me.
Eugene and Anekia made their choice.
You won't believe what Pam and Anekia have done to me.
Watch out for So So, a brand new series from GH Media Productions. So So, Thursday at 7:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
It's time to promote volunteerism, active citizenship, and patriotism in Ghanaian society,
where we shine the spotlight on the unsung heroes among us.
Today, we're not just launching a program, we're igniting a revolution of skills, dreams, and hope.
On Volunteers TV, we highlight and celebrate people and groups that are great examples to us all.
Every single region in Ghana, we're doing something.
Good.
So no one's being left behind.
Over 800 kids that come to school, so having an extra classroom, extra resources will be really, really beneficial.
If you're a volunteer, you are actually serving because you are giving up your time and resources for nothing in return.
Volunteers TV, Sunday at 6:30 p.m. only on Channel 1 TV.
You can join the conversation by sending your thoughts to the WhatsApp number 053996 996 053996 996 053996 It's raining, yeah, so I'm sure you're home watching us. At the tail end of the show, we'll activate the phone lines, and then you can call us on 0549 986 996. You can also call us on 0539 986 996. Let me update you on this course from the FA Cup matches happening today as we speak. Portsmouth are taking on Arsenal. Arsenal have taken a 3-goal lead against Portsmouth. Hull City are playing Blackburn. Is goalless. Norwich 2, Walsall 0, Sheffield United 1, Mansfield 1. Swansea are playing a goalless draw with West Brom. West Ham goalless with QPR. Then later 4:30, there's Manchester United up against Brighton. When I take you to Germany, Borussia Mönchengladbach 3, Augsburg 0. Bayern Munich will take on Wolfsburg later at 4:30 p.m. And then for the Italian Serie A, Lecce, they lost to Parma earlier today. Fiorentina, as we speak, are taking on AC Milan. Is goalless in that game. Verona will take on Lazio at 5 p.m. And then at 7:45, there's Inter Milan up against Napoli. In the Spanish La Liga, Rayo Vallecano beats Mallorca by 2-1 earlier today. At 3:15, there's Levante up against Espanyol. And then for the Spanish Super Cup, it will be happening all the way in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, 7 p.m. Barcelona taking on Real Madrid in the Spanish Super Cup. Let's get back to the FA Cup. Let me run you through the starting 11 for that game involving Arsenal and Portsmouth, and then we begin to talk around that game. So, Arsenal, let me start off with Arsenal. They started with Kepa Arrizabalaga in post. It's a 4-3-3. So a back four of Dan, Ben White. Norgard is playing as a defender today, partnering Gabriel. Oh, Gabriel is back. Luis Kelly also started. Nwaneri, Mikel Merino, and Eberechi Eze. Eze is also back from that injury. Gabi Martinelli starting. Gabi Jesus and Noni Madueke. He missed a penalty for Portsmouth. Sadie, that's Kevin Prince Boateng's former team, right?
Yeah.
He played for Portsmouth.
Yeah, and I
Sule
Muntari also did the same.
Okay, so goalkeeper, they started with Besic, a back four of Swansea. This guy, his name is too long. Okay.
Yeah.
Shogesi, I hope I got it right. In pool, Devlin, a midfield of Leroux, Dozel, Segesic, Chaplin, Blair, and Bishop. So Bishop got the first goal for Portsmouth. So they labeled that as too early, and then Arsenal responded. And the quality will always speak. Let me see who Arsenal have got on the bench. Victor Gyökeres is on the bench. Kai Havertz is also there. Hey, Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
Ever since he bugged up, he's never looked.
Oh no, he had a very bad injury.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So he'll not be the Jimmy.
No. So it was during the injury time that
the Arsenal fans said that ever since he bugged up, he's not been.
No.
The Kai Havertz again.
How many games has he played since he bugged up?
Oh, that's true. Martin Odegaard is also on the bench. David Raya, Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Salmon, Yurien Timber, and Martin Zubimendi is on the bench for Arsenal. Guys, let's talk about the Gunners. One of the favorites to win the FA Cup. Let me start off with you, Bernard. That's one of your favorite teams. You have a soft spot for Arsenal. Why are you licking your lips?
No. I'm unconscious, you know.
Okay. You've been watching whilst we spoke about the other subjects. Impressed with what they've done so far. The quality, I think, has shown. Because Portsmouth took the lead early on. We thought that Portsmouth will be that team to cause an upset, but clearly it's the narrative is different.
Yeah. I mean, I like what Arsenal is doing. You know, they are not looking to see any other trophy as a small and little trophy.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to think.
Also, it means Arsenal are in all competitions.
Yeah.
The PL, Carabao, they are still in there. They're playing the finals against Chelsea, right?
No, that's
semi-finals. Yeah. FA Cup, they are still in there competing in the Champions League. They are yet to lose in the Champions League too.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for standing my argument in a great fashion.
Please build on that for me.
So, I mean, I love what they are doing. They are not looking to look down on any trophy they are involved in, and this time around they have no argument because they watched that clip.
Yeah, bro. I think.
I mean, the Portsmouth fans who have nowhere to go are taking a dig at Martinelli. Yeah, I think he feels uncomfortable.
No, that's Gabriel Magalhaes.
This is Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yeah, the defender. He was injured for some time.
Yeah,
that was his shoulder.
He's holding the shoulder again.
Yeah, you know. So I mean, they've done something, you know, instrumental. I think Arteta is taking a lot from Pep in that he's able to know how to go about his recruitment and get players. You know, look, Arsenal sub players, Martinelli, Gyökeres,
on the bench, right?
And bring Saka out of the game.
Yeah.
And look at who they are introducing. They are introducing the chap they brought in. What's his name? The chap who got a trial at the club was unable to make it, and eventually, from Palace signed for them.
Eze.
Oh,
okay.
You know, they're bringing Eze in. They are introducing. Look, they've got a solid bench. They've got proper like for like replacement and this manager is trying to mold them into that beast that he had always envisaged Arsenal to be. So I like it. This season, what has been instrumental about their play is their response. You know, how they are able to respond to when they are going down, when the result goes against them. They're able to respond positively and quicker, and thus he puts the picture on them clearer. Even in the Champions League, look, if this was the old Champions League format, I feel Arsenal would have been getting into the semi-final by now. If it was the old format, because this format, a lot more games are played. The old format, less games are played. I like how you take a stare at me. In the old format, this is what's going to happen. There are 4 in a group. They play how many games? 3 from the group stage level.
6.
So 3 back to back. 6. Then they get into the next phase of the competition.
And so far they've played 6.
Again?
So far they've
I'm
played
not
6.
talking about the new module. Talking about the old module.
But then, okay, no, you finish.
But the old module.
The old module.
Were we
now,
doing?
no.
Were we doing round of 32?
No, round of 16.
It was 16.
Yeah,
it was 16.
knockout. So like, so that one has not
round
been
of 16
started.
quarterfinals, semi-finals, and then finals, right? And then the groups were what? 4?
No. The groups were 8.
Yeah.
No, I mean the teams in
4.
4. There are 4 teams.
4 teams in a group.
4 teams in a group. So
wow, it's interesting how all of a sudden
yeah,
you only remember about 32.
I've forgotten the old format. That's why I'm taking my time because I don't want to misinform.
Yeah, fantastic.
I'm just trying to calculate the
yeah.
number of games you say that they will play. They will play because now with a new format, even if so if you're able to finish what 1st to 8th.
Yeah, 1st to 8th you go into the
you have
round of 16.
That's more like you have an extra rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then the 8th to the I think some 24th who play the playoffs.
The playoffs.
Yeah.
And
So that playoffs is more like
that
playoffs will we can liken it to round of 32.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then there's a 16 the quarterfinal.
Oh no! So now it's like we are playing 2 more games. So let's take if you are part of the first 8, you'll be playing 2 more games of what we're doing last season.
I like how the boys are breaking down the team for myself.
Okay, so you proceed. So you proceed.
No,
we'll take the argument.
When I began the argument, Sadi just folded his arms and looked at me.
No, because we all want to understand why you
Yeah.
said if the old format
only 6 games.
We all just want to understand.
Yeah.
Because I think the only difference in the new format and the old has to do with that. Now it's a league system,
and now 8 games,
and it's 8 games, and now today is for the teams who finish on the middle half,
9th to
they
24th.
play some sort of playoffs before the round of 16 itself.
Yeah.
So in the preview we have done 6 games.
Yeah.
In the new we'll do what 8 games.
Yes.
In the
okay, you finish.
No,
do you know something?
It's okay. Now
reason being, trust me,
let's
one of the teams that the 3 teams that Arsenal would have drawn up against would have gotten a result against Arsenal.
Hey, these assumptions.
Yours is also assumptions.
No, what I'm saying is built on fact.
Mine is assumptions and yours is fact.
No, it is because you are trying to, just pick words from my Congo.
Okay, maybe
to try and
maybe
what I'm saying is
been
that
unfair to you. We didn't allow you to finish your point.
Fair point.
So please finish.
I say, how many games have we done now
in the Champions League
format? The new format.
Maybe I just have to double check.
Kobna is computer guy.
Right now we've played 6 games.
We played 6
games. We played 6 games. How many will we play for?
So I think you left with 2 more games.
2 more games for everyone. Yeah,
fantastic.
Because I know that Chelsea will play
Parforce and Napoli.
What is Arsenal's next game?
Against Inter.
Let me check for you.
In the Champions League, Inter. Away.
Superstar. I'm saying Kobna is here. Don't computerize you. The guy against Inter.
Yeah, at the San Siro.
Is Arsenal fetching a result
Inter and
or not?
Kirat Almaty.
Yeah.
Against Kirat.
Yeah.
Is Arsenal picking a point or not?
They're playing at the Emirates.
That's 7. Against Inter. Is Arsenal picking a point or not?
They are going to San Siro.
Let's computer man answer. Is he going to do that?
But how is it? No, but computer man can answer and then on match day the result goes out.
Is a
Computer
man is using probabilities. Superstar. Don't do that.
No,
the guy has gone through a lot of.
But probabilities also has its
he's gone through a lot of.
But the probabilities always don't turn out right.
True.
So,
but there are percentiles. The percentages.
So on the day, Arsenal gets 2 red cards in midfield.
These are.
Yeah, it throws your.
Yes. So it's also a probability.
So what Sedi is doing? We can say that Sedi is Chrome, and Kobina is Gogo. You know, everyone is doing it, sampling in a different manner, in a different way. Look, what I'm saying. Listen.
So funny.
Superstar, no, listen. You wait a minute. Look, what I'm saying is that
if
Arsenal in this new format is getting result against Keret, because you are writing Keret off, is getting a draw at San Siro.
They've gone unbeaten.
That's unbeaten. That takes you to what stage in the old Champions League format?
It takes you to round of 16.
Round of 16?
Yeah.
Back to back round of 16.
No, so he's done 2 more extra games to the 6.
6 in the group stage.
So that would be quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So if I build my point and I tell you that if Arsenal with this current performance, if they were in the old Champions League format, they would have been in the semi-finals.
Semis.
So semi is a stretch. Oh, hey, argument time. Whatever I've said. No, Superstar. We say we are doing 8 in the new format, and we used to do 6 in the old format. So now, plus minus, Arsenal is gathering 3 points against Kira, and a draw against Inter.
So that Kira tie will be quarterfinal clash. Hey, the clash against Inter will be a quarterfinal clash.
Yeah, man.
No, to be a round of 16.
Round of 16.
To be a round of 16 clash.
Yeah, then the clash against Kirat Almaty will be a quarterfinal.
Yes,
no, still a round of 16
because home and away.
Home and away.
Yeah,
to my point.
So we all forgot about that.
So quarterfinals. Myself is skipping. Fair point.
So So I think we then a lot has changed actually in the new format.
Superstar.
Because now in the new format, if you go to you go to your opponent's home and you pick up 3 points. There's nothing like I'll meet you somewhere.
No. That's all.
That is why when the Chelsea team beat Barcelona, they were doing you beat us in again.
Oh wow. A lot has really changed in the old format.
So it tells you of the kind of performance Arsenal is putting up in this campaign, and it's for this season. Is the confidence is the last season I criticized Arsenal of that killer instinct that
they didn't have that. Yeah, you said that several times.
Yeah. You know, myself and Papa argued a lot. Off radio a lot when it came to Arsenal's ability to stay on top and mentally being mentally
he
tall.
He doesn't believe in legacy. He believes in revenue.
No worry. When we Arsenal win the trophy, we'll see what will happen to our salary. that will paint the picture if Arsenal need laurels or not. But look, I am saying that I've loved what Mikel have done so far. You know, he's not leaving any game to chance. He's picking the right squad. There've been comments from Arsenal fans, you know, especially in the other week where Arsenal just got a goal and it was like that. But my argument has been, you know, it's better to get a point than to lose 3 points. And this is a run-off competition, and they know that when they're able to beat Sportmont, that's the way to go. They're leading them by 3-1, but still pressing. I've loved their play so far.
Do you think they've got a character to win all 4 competitions this season?
Maybe 3.
3 out of the 4. Which one would they miss out?
Maybe they win the
EPL.
The one they're going to play against Chelsea.
The Carabao.
They win
they beat Chelsea, they go to final.
Okay, so let's begin from top. They win the Premier League. They win the Carabao Cup. And I want to say the Champions League, but you know it's early days yet.
Yeah.
It's early days yet. So the domestic
I have it.
The domestic I feel the domestic, they've gotten their hands around the domestic. They're not winning 1 trophy this season. It will be 2 or 3 at now.
Sedi, let's stay on the trophy tangent. How many can they? I think that the Mikel Arteta project has seen a lot of time.
Yeah.
The project is in its what?
6th year.
Hey. And he's got FA Cup
and Community Shield.
2 FA Cup or 1 FA Cup.
Why are you doing that?
1 FA Cup and Community Shield to show for
Yeah.
in the 6 years.
Yeah.
No, Arteta has to win the EPL this season.
So now you understand why I am of the school of thought that
no, he has to win it.
Take your time.
No, he has to win.
Take your time.
Oh no, I'm not taking right now.
Seriously, it's actually Arsenal's title to lose.
True. I agree.
Bro,
I agree.
Look at the number of players Arteta has overseen and brought into the club and has sacked from the club.
Yeah.
Let's also let's not put in the menu. Let's look at the kind of players he has brought in and changed a couple of things, done this, done that, and they are still where they are. So for this season,
you've not seen any improvement.
We've seen improvement, but we've seen fall-offs too. We've seen improvement from the Arsenal team. There are certain parts of their game that
the results have been mixed, right?
The results have been mixed. And it's not that Arsenal have been extremely bad. It's just that 1 game, 2 game, 3 game that they lose focus. That makes them lose the entirety of the hard work they put together for majority of the season. Now, look. Shining Brother 1.
Mm-hmm. But why are you telling me? Are you serious right now?
No, it was about a quick response for me. Yeah,
I respect
Oh my God.
See.
Oh Lord Jesus.
But then again, Shining Brother 1, like I was saying.
Please proceed.
All their superb form in the Champions League can be brought to a halt by just 1 fixture.
Like what happened to Liverpool last season?
Oh, I'm not going to mention any team's name. You can be playing the best football, but just one, let's say quarter final, something happens, then you are out of that one. I don't know what will happen in the Chelsea game, touch wood, but should they lose that one, then 1 trophy is gone.
But why are you preempting results?
No, I'm just giving you an example that the one that they can actually
they score again.
Yeah.
It's 4-1 to Arsenal now. Yeah. Gabby Martinelli.
They should leave some of the goals when they face Chelsea.
Gabby Martinelli with a 4th goal for the Gunners in the FA Cup action against Portsmouth.
So the league, like I was about to say, is the most achievable for them, in as much as they are playing very well in other competitions. The league is where they can actually assert their influence and win it. They can win it by a mile actually too. So for me, the league is one thing that they should not miss out on, because in the other competitions, they are cup competitions, and 1 bad game. Look, have a bad game in the Carling Cup semi-final, you are out of it. Have a bad game in the next round of the FA Cup, and you are out of it. Have a bad game, 1 bad game, or just have 1 bad game, yes, in the Champions League, in the knockout phases of the Champions League, and then again you are out of it. But in the EPL, you can afford yourself that position where you can have 1 bad game and then just recover from it.
Build on those points.
That's what I'm saying. The league is for them to lose. The other trophies, I know nothing about it.
You want to have a bite? The Arsenal Congo.
Oh, I feel like the Premier League is one thing that they have to do their best to win this season, because the last time Arsenal won the Premier League was in the 2002-2003 season, and that's been very long. Wow, Bakran can still win. So I just feel like Arsenal, this is the opportunity for them, because looking at the previous seasons and how Arteta has placed second in most of the Premier League at the end of the season, about 3 seasons so far, placing second. So this is a season that he has to win the Premier League. If he doesn't win anything at all, at least the Premier League should be one key thing he should prioritize and make sure he wins this season. So I just feel like Arsenal can win the Premier League this season.
Well, let's see. They're in action against Portsmouth. It's a 4-1 lead they have taken against the team. Let's see if they can recover and also progress to the next stage of the competition. The Republic of Football 97.3. I'm Gabriel Fair I'm here with Bernard Abeko Oshre, Sedinam Edmond, and Kwabna Mafo. You can join the conversation 054996 996 054996 996. Guys, let's get to the Italian Serie A. Let's talk some Italian football. Fiorentina have just scored against AC Milan. Some few episodes ago, we spoke about how Fiorentina will need to start getting results and leave that red zone. I think they listened to the show and things are beginning to go well for them. Sedi, I remember having that conversation with you.
Yeah.
They are now 18th. They won in their last 2 games. They have a win and a draw. If they win today, it will be 2 wins, 1 draw for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited though to see them jump out of that place because look, Fiorentina in the Serie B, I mean, not too good. Sedi.
Not too good, an impression on them, but they got here by their own doings. Yeah. Then again, there are certain things that have also gone against them this season.
Yeah.
That it's not their fault. You sign players come in and then get injured. Now we've got financials that get to play in football as well. So you can't just go on signing players. So that's one of the major problems for them. Another problem for them this season, part of the season, has been the kind of coaching that they have had. Now, they have now gotten another manager in, and it's so far... Vanoli is working, but still there's more that can be done with how he actually approaches things. They brought him in this particular season, but he has not hit the ground running. He did not get the purple patch bounce of a manager. That was one of the major stats, and so far in his entire time there, he has been struggling to get results on the board. They've got a striker in the person of Moise Kean, who constantly is being in and out of games. He's not getting them the kind of play that would help them come up the table. We know what they were able to do in the Conference League. It's not coming up that way. So again, it goes to tell the kind of recruitment they are doing. That midfield of theirs, for me, I feel is one of the main reasons, because Fagioli cannot do it all in that midfield. He can't do it all in that midfield. And when you look at some of the other midfielders they have, then you begin to question yourself.
Okay.
All season, they have missed the services of one Ghanaian player that everybody seems to have forgotten about. Tariq would have brought a lot more dynamism to their style of play, but he's also been out. So for me, it's fine they are not getting the fanciful results, but at a certain point in time, you just need to grind it out. Their last game that they were able to get all 3 points in the Serie A, it was literally a goal mouth rush action, and then they were able to bundle it over the line. Such things would give them the confidence they need to face opponents. They've got a good goalkeeper who sometimes the defense leaves him, and then he's very, very exposed and concedes interesting goals. The guy is a good goalkeeper, he's a good shot stopper. But when you expose him to the world, where he's not got cover in front of him,
the dangers of the world,
he ships in interesting goals.
Interesting.
So for me, I feel their defense, especially their centre-back pairing, needs to work more. And also find a way, the coach needs to find a way to bring Moise Kean more into the game. And that would help them, because they don't have a replacement for Moise Kean. They keep playing him each and every time. They don't seem to have a replacement for him. So if you don't seem to have a replacement for him to give you options at the pitch, what then do? You need to find a way to bring him into the game more. So Vanioli needs to get that done. But for now, they sit at a very interesting place where all of a sudden they win one game and then they are 18th. So should they win 2 more? Even just just one more. Lecce also is also being very, very funny these days. So
they lost today.
Yeah, so Lecce are just right above them. Should they win this game, Lecce will be 1 point away. So it's possible. For Lecce, they came, they sold players. Maybe they want to go back. Yeah, they sold players. I don't want to pick on any player again, but they sold players to the EPL, some big teams in the EPL, and maybe they might want to go back. But Gabi, in the Serie A, it's very interesting to see what's going on this time. Like someone described the Serie A some time back. The Serie A is a chess game, so constantly tactically tight, and you don't seem to get the avalanche of goals and the extra spectacular football you sometimes see in the EPL. So for me, it's possible that just using tactics, Fiorentina can maneuver their way out of the relegation zone. It will be sad to see them go down. Very sad.
Okay. Fiorentina, as we speak, are winning. They're able to win, like Sadi said, they have 16 points on the Serie A table. AC Milan is the team that they're playing. Let me bring you in. What it will mean for AC Milan is that further losing grounds on the title chase, because Inter are in action later today against Napoli. So it'll be 42 points, AC Milan 39. What does this mean for them? Because you look at AC Milan to Como, it's just 5 points separating them.
Okay, so a very interesting what's the name? Season for the Serie A. We are seeing very good teams doing so well. Como especially also doing very well. For AC Milan, last week when they played the 1-1 draw against Genoa at home, that was a very big setback for them, because Inter, before that game, before they played Genoa, Inter had won their game, and you should have just won your game to just pile more pressure on Inter Milan. But now you losing by 1-0 right now against Fiorentina. It's going to be very difficult, because Inter is a very stubborn team. They started the season very badly. That is Inter Milan. They started the season not so good, but they've been able to pick up. And mostly when teams pick up, the likes of Inter Milan and other teams, if they are able to pick up, they play very well. And later, you might not even see them losing for quite some time. So it's not really good for Allegri and his guys. And I feel like they have to put in more pressure. They have to put in more effort, because for AC Milan, Inter Milan, the rivalry is always there, that this team, I need to win the league. This person needs to win the San Siro. The Scudetto, sorry. This person too also needs to win that. So it's very difficult right now. For AC, I just feel like they have to just back up and just do a lot of things to be able to just do very well. Because if Inter is to win today, which Inter is playing home, Inter will get 45 points. And now AC, you get 39. That will stretch the point to 6 point gap already between first and second, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on the rest of the team. So I just feel like they need to do better. That's AC Milan.
Okay. All right, we'll finish up the conversation in Jeddah. Madrid taking on Spain in the Spanish Super Cup later tonight at 7 p.m. And that game we played in Saudi Arabia. It will be the second El Clasico this season. I'm sure boys will be keeping tabs on that game. It kicks off at 7 p.m. So what it will mean is that for the fourth successive year, the final of the Super Cup will be contested between Barca and Madrid. With two things on the line: bragging rights, silverware. Let me start off with you, Bernard. Madrid, Barcelona, tonight in Saudi Arabia. Bragging rights at stake, a chance to win silverware, first one. Where's this going though?
It's difficult to tell where it's going, looking at the performances these two have churned out in recent times between when they're playing together. Mind you, Madrid is coming from the backlog of playing a game that's got Vini into a little bit of a misunderstanding with the the Athletic manager.
Yeah.
Which many believe didn't paint a good picture, but that's being said, it will come back to the two managers.
Mm-hmm.
It comes to an experienced manager in Hansi Flick, and a manager who did something instrumental in the other season, who's given a big job, who's come under a lot of criticisms because there are stars assembled, and it's about how he organized the stars carefully to go in and win this. It's going to be a tall order, but super entertaining as well. End to end stuff in a super cup. And Barcelona is coming into this game with a fine form, same as Madrid, and you look at their last games, they've been scoring. The two sides have been scoring, so it paints a perfect picture of how this game is going to pan out. In my imagination, I see Barca scoring first, because when you check the overall performance between the two, it's Barca have won 23 times, and Madrid have done 20. They've had 7 draws between them. One side is certainly going to win this game, in this competition today. And in their last meetings, that we can't talk about because it will be a painful one if you want to paint it to any Madrid fan. Because in their last 5 meetings, Barcelona have won 4 times, and it hurt so bad.
Yeah.
So I see Barca scoring again, in this game, and scoring first, but it would all come to the managers and how they are able to do a lot of tactical organization to ensure that this team stay and stay fit. You look at the two sides, and it's a mixture of youthful exuberance and just a little experience. For Barca, even you check the bit of experience in there, and it's Rafinha, in other cases Lewandowski. But will he start today? I doubt. Yeah, so it's going to be it's a difficult game to analyze. If you look at the records between the two, it will be easy for you to analyze, honestly speaking. But if you look at their play in their last 5 games, and you look at individual performances and all of that, look, it's going to be a stretchy game. It's not going to be, and especially they know they are playing a game out of town.
Yeah,
the game is not like at the Bernabeu or at the Spotify Camp Nou Stadium, and it's outside the outskirts because they want to raise money and all the politics. Said it doesn't agree with, but for me, I look at the game and I see it as an exciting game this evening, and I don't think Madrid would want to lose this. So they're looking at the record.
Okay.
I think they've got a statement to make. They've gotten this bit of authority to stamp. They've dominated the space for a minute. If you look at the trophy cabinet between the two, but it is their time for Madrid to take one against Barcelona. Honestly, think.
Seri, who's winning this for you?
Well, who's winning it depends on who wants it more on the day.
Okay.
We've already seen an El Clasico between these two teams, and right after the El Clasico, that's when Xabi Alonso for Madrid came under immense pressure from fans wanting more from him as a coach. Now they go into another game, another final, and all of a sudden they were able to put together a very interesting game. I feel their game versus Atletico Madrid was way interesting than the other semi-final because of a couple of things. Because not for the scoreline, but for the kind of play and the the amount of energy that both teams exerted. I feel in the Barcelona semi-final, Bilbao really had players from Bilbao had made comments going into the game that they actually did not want to even go and play in Saudi in the Saudi region. So it really showed on the day. Their body language showed. But for Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, the Madrid derby in the desert, I feel that was really a representation of what the Spanish authorities would have been wanting with regards to taking this game, this kind of game to the Arabian region. But the final for me, look, Madrid should not jinx what is working for them in this particular Saudi mini tournament. You play your first game without Mbappe, and in as much as there were some players who could have done better, attitude of certain players on the pitch was questionable on the day. But then again, you ask yourself this: do you necessarily need an Mbappe to pick a private jet? Why he did not even go with the team, we don't know. But all of a sudden they are in the final and they decide to call on Mbappe to come. Why? Because he's the top scorer in the La Liga? No, I feel Mbappe in the team switches and changes how they play. And for me, if they go with that approach, it then swings the pendulum generously into the hands of Barcelona.
Superstar. When we are playing cards, we keep our big card for a reason. The aces.
Yeah.
For a reason. Because it's able to cancel any other card and its strength, i.e. the king or the queens in a cards game. I feel if you've got a big card, it's to you as a manager and how you manage that card and get the best results from. I've read about coaches. I told you, and I listened to this from Thiago Alcantara, and Thiago, had been fortunate to play under different managers, from Liverpool to Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and all of that. And he tells us about the coaches and their strength. That is why I feel a coach like Carlo Ancelotti, who's been Madrid coach before, chalked a lot of successes with Madrid because he was able to manage egos and get the best out of them.
Yeah.
And these coaches we mentioned in the past, some of them have managed the Madrid coach before. And he has a feel of how to get the best from your big card, going into bigger game. This is no ordinary game. This is not a Levante up against Real Madrid. There's respect to Levante. This is not a Villarreal against Real Madrid. This is not a Sabia Real Madrid. This is not an Elche Real Madrid. Okay? This is Barcelona. This is a football club that's etched its name into the football annals, and thus knows how to play Madrid. So if you've gotten a big card out there, you better use that big card. I have seen Liverpool in time past fly Mo Salah from an AFCON and get him to play. Today when I woke up on a United platform, I've seen United fans complaining why Darren Fletcher says Mbeumo is not ready for United in United's game against Brighton this afternoon.
Really?
Yeah.
I see.
And the boys are arguing because there's an African guy who, and I'll fetch the name for you, who finished the AFCON, was taken back into his club side.
Benedetto Delis.
For Fenerbahce.
Fantastic.
For
For
Fenerbahce.
Mali, he plays for Mali.
For Mali, he plays for Mali.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. And he played.
He came in the second
Went
half.
to win the
Yeah.
title.
They won the-
And he played.
Yeah.
Oh no, but even
no.
last week, I'm trying to get the name of the Italian team. One Zambian attacker, Banda. He scored. He scored the winner for the game.
So my point is, look, you have. He is going to get you goals. If he doesn't, his movement is going to open stuff up for Bellingham, who is playing as a number 10, as a match this evening, alongside Vini and Rodrigo to fetch the goals for Real Madrid. This is a bigger game. They know that in the last 5 games, Barcelona have won 4 times, and that's hurting. That's on their ego. They paint themselves to be the Madrid are the heavenly place of football, where there's a semblance of all top stars. So superstar, I agree the manager should get in. Well,
Okay.
Arsenal won by 4-1.
Yeah, so the game has ended. Arsenal 4, Portsmouth 1, through to the next round of the FA Cup.
But is Mbappe fit?
That's the thing.
If
Because I don't think
a
he's really
half-fit Mbappe,
Why risk his health?
what is risk health?
No, you've got a World Cup coming up.
Alex Ferguson injected Wayne Rooney to play. What is risk? Is health? How do you say ill health or what? What is that?
Risk his health.
What is risk his health? That language is what? Which language is that one?
It's okay. Let's predict numbers.
The Madrid Barcelona.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, what do you want to do?
But both teams, I feel that Barcelona would eventually concede one of they'll concede their first goal in a long while in this game. Yeah.
Come now.
A very difficult one. Looking at how Barcelona won their previous game against Athletic Club and Madrid also winning against Atletico Madrid, it was a very good one for Real Madrid and also for Barcelona. In their previous three Super more than a Copa final, the last three seasons. The last 3 seasons has been the El Clasico, and in the last 3 seasons we've seen Barcelona winning two of it, and Madrid winning one. So there's one that I feel like Real Madrid needs to put up a lot of things that if they want to win. But for Barcelona, they know that this season they've met Real Madrid in the El Clasico once and they've lost already. So there's a game they also want to win. So it's going to put a lot of pressure on both sides. But I just feel like Barcelona will just pull through.
Okay. Yep, so that game is later tonight in Saudi Arabia, the Super Cup final. Madrid taking on Barcelona. Still listening, watching the Republic of Football 97.3 on TV. It's Channel 1 TV. And then on YouTube, City Sports Ghana. I'm Gabi Offense Studio with Bernardo Baker, Setting Ahmed Mond, and Kobna Marco. We're taking another break. When we come back, we'll take you to Morocco and talk some AFCON. Don't change your dial. We'll be back after this.
City 97. Let's get into the world of sports like never before.
You know how we do it on Fridays.
Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. on 97.3 City FM for Sports Panorama, your ultimate destination for all things sports.
One of the biggest scandals in this country's history. You can't spend 250 million USD and come out with that.
From the thrill of association football to the excitement of basketball, tennis, athletics, and even emerging sports, we cover it all. Whether it's the Premier League or the latest NBA showdown, we bring you the stories behind the stars.
Getting an opportunity to become a national team coach, he should understand the politics around football.
And don't miss the prayer of the rabbi.
Joe was Zebaut. How Zebaut there? Zebaut won Chaboke.
We're not just about the games, we're about the community.
If you are going to be given this kind of treatment, then you need to be that guy. When I look at him play, he is not it.
Or when it's time for Don't Call Me. Join the conversation as we connect with fans across the country and beyond. Watch the latest updates, send us your thoughts, and we'll feature your comments live on air. And remember, we like to hear your predictions for matches and your thoughts in general. Think you know who's going to win? Let us know.
Big shout outs to my YouTube people.
Tune in every Friday at 7 p.m. only on 97.3 City FM. Sports Panorama, where sports come alive.
Amen.
Sports Panorama, your weekly sports fix. Don't miss out on the action. Sports Panorama, catch the excitement every Friday. 10 years of unforgettable memories, breathtaking sights, unlimited excitement, new friendships. And this March, we're turning it all the way up from the 1st to the 8th of March 2026. Get ready for the road trip of a lifetime. 8 epic days, 14 regions, 1 legendary caravan. We roll from Greater Accra through the Eastern region, cruise into the Northern and Upper East regions, vibe through the Western region, and hit many more iconic destinations across Ghana. It's culture, it's adventure, it's pure discovery with the best people and the best vibes. Expect non-stop fun, endless scenic views, deep cultural immersion, new networks, and friendships and memories that will outlive the journey. Seats are limited, and this is the 10th anniversary. You cannot miss it. Watch out for details soon.
Today, we are going to talk about stroke. One moment, you are normal. The other moment, you cannot talk, you cannot walk, you cannot swallow, and your life seems to be crashing. Today, I have Clemento Suarez as usual, and our buddy,
yes,
Ojo,
man,
joining us to talk about stroke. Suarez,
thank you
quick
very
one.
much. Yeah, man.
Do you know anybody who has had stroke before?
Oh, yes. I know people who have had mild stroke and full stroke.
Mild stroke and
full one, yes.
Okay.
Why? You think that there's no full stroke?
Oh, there's full stroke.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know a couple.
Well, I will come back to the full stroke.
Thank
so
you
that
very much.
You tell me about it. Ojo,